Okay, I'm sitting here with my two sisters and my mother. I'm gonna give you guys an update. So from last time, we made it to Victoria. You probably saw it in the ambulance video. And I realized that I never call this room a hospital room, ever. I always call it the hotel. I didn't even know I was doing that in the beginning, but anyways, we're here and we've seen like, I think a specialist from pretty much every department of medicine. It's actually been very busy. While I was riding in the ambulance, my NG tube, I think it was actually already dislodging before we left Campbell River. But by the time I got there, I was in pretty bad shape. Probably, what do you think, the last hour of the drive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we were hitting every pothole.
It was very potholy. I was getting rough.
They don't have mufflers in ambulances. Muffler shocks.
Yeah, no shocks in ambulances. I didn't know that. They don't put any shocks in ambulances. But we got to ride with nice people. So that was nice. And when we got back here, we got into our room. I think I showed the room in one of the... Anyways, I got a new NG tube put in. That was my second one. And then what happened the next morning?
That's what happened. You got a third one.
Right away?
Pretty close. It was pretty close.
It was in the morning, the next morning?
Yeah.
Oh, so the third one was right away then?
Yeah.
The third NG tube. We were having NG2 problems.
It's only been like 2 days, yeah.
And this is that third one. And I got a bigger one this time. This was their largest diameter. And actually just a minute ago there, I thought we might be looking at a fourth one, but our nurse cleared it. So what else has happened? They decided to do this contrast trick where they put
Barium.
they put 100 mils of this barium, which doesn't sound like much, down through the NG tube, and they want to see, they make you wait, you're supposed to wait 12 hours. I ended up doing 8, and I don't actually know if I would have made it 12 hours, but...
I did also find out that's like a pretty big laxative.
Yeah, it's a massive laxative, which we weren't told when they gave it to us. I did ask for an ingredient list, but it never made it to me. Yeah, and the idea is if it can get past the blockage, then they finish up with an X-ray. Then they know that it's not a complete blockage. But during that time, I knew right when they put it in, my body didn't like it, and then they closed it off for 6 hours, 6 of those hours. So this wasn't actually draining at all for 6 hours. And by the end of that, I thought my bowel was going to perforate. I could barely get to the X-ray. I felt so nauseous. It was a rough day. Yesterday was pretty rough. And then we were told that today we would get the shunt procedure yesterday, the TIPS procedure for the liver. So then I went, when I got back from the X-ray, they drained off 850 mils from my stomach. I still felt very nauseous, like the pressure was definitely alleviated, but I still felt super nauseous. And then we went to bed at midnight. We were not super early because we had only slept only a couple hours the night before, really. And I think Mom got a couple more than me, but I have not been sleeping. So anyways, we went to bed, and then at 2:30, I woke up with very little notice, pretty much instantly, just started vomiting. Like, it was almost like it was just like really thick, chunky blood clots. And it was quite a bit. Like, I had these trays, and they kept switching them, but we figure about 2.5 of these were full. And it was like, I don't even know where that was all coming from. And I think some people were questioning whether it was blood, but there was 2 nurses, my mom and I, and it was bloody. Because if you tilted the box, you could see the red across the side. And then I had to have everything washed. There wasn't a ton. There was little splitter splats, but like I had mostly caught everything. But I just felt so disgusting. And Mom helped me have a sponge bath. And then it was pretty much 4 o'clock or something. We never ended up going back to sleep. But and then I was pretty excited all morning because I couldn't believe how good I felt. I thought I was healed. My belly didn't look healed, but I felt pretty good. Then, yeah, my sister came for a visit today, too. Another sister. She's still here. And then we we found out today that there's just, I guess, some scheduling problems between the 3 departments that are needing to synchronize for the TIPS procedure between the liaison nurses, the radiologists, and the anesthesiologists. So they did come to it today, and it almost sounded like it could happen this afternoon or evening even or something. But it might be tomorrow. We don't really know. It's going to be very last minute. And so it's been, I guess, waiting now. And then my flowery friend decided to show up too last night. So anyway, those are all the things that have happened here. And I got to wear some nice Depends. Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah. You guys want to say hi?
Spa,
Yeah, they definitely want to say hi.
we do.
Ryan's ringing in. Okay, I'll let them say hi to him. Oh, here, there. There's the sisters and the mom. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep you guys posted as things, once this shunt's behind me, then I think they just got to heal up, and we'll be looking at a surgery for this. Oh, I guess we did get some information about the surgery, because they said they'd like to do it laparoscopically, but because it's my stomach is so swollen, there's a chance of nicking the colon, higher chances, because there's not really enough space. So it might be an open procedure, which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess worth it. So we're going to probably just trust their judgment on that. And then he said something that sounded hopeful. He said it's a chance that the scar tissue from having an open procedure before, it creates adhesions in your belly, and the adhesions might just be wrapped around the intestine, so they might be able to snip the adhesions rather than actually cutting into my colon, unless the colon itself is compromised. They might not need to do a resection. So we'll find that out after the surgery's done. But anyway, yeah, we'll keep you posted.